All right. Level 40. So, while we're in the Garuba Tower, there's an enemy I believe called the King Saber, which also drops a Genocide Claw. I don't need it, but I'd like to get a second one of those. I'm hoping I can meet them right in the front door here. Worst case scenario, if I can't, I'll just start to make progress through the tower, and I'll just warp out of here later. And Ren gains a level anyway, so... Because I could just, go through the tower as intended, pick up treasure, and then when I come back, I can just run straight to Dark Force. Hey Michael, how you been? I've been here, still streaming. Haven't gone away. Still sticking to this. I got raided a couple nights ago playing this game of all things. Oh, good, finally. You know what? I still need to play the original Star Ocean on Super Famicom. I've never given it the time of day like I should. Right now, I'm just going through the Garuba Tower. I don't know if you've ever played Phantasy Star 4 before. This is a late-game dungeon. And it won't let me escape either. Won't be using that for anything. I'm kind of lost now. I can't remember where it came from. Ugh. And that's the enemy I'm looking for. Got one! Haha! First try! Clip that! Haha! Oh my god! No kidding. Well, for all the bad luck I've been having with the frequent encounters, I guess that makes up for it. Killed 3 of them, but not one of them dropped a claw. I may very well be using that. Ah, the heck with it. It's pretty good EXP for short work, so I'll take it. pretty sure Dark Force is up here. Yeah, he is. There's one room that I missed moving through the tower. The rest of it's self-explanatory. Good amount of money for one. Guess I better start using those Trimates, huh? I gained 2 levels in there. Wow. I'm just going to run from anything and everything at this point. Just walk back through the tower and get this done. At least I'm getting more surprise attacks. Now I have an excuse to use all those trimates that I bought. Did I miss a turn somewhere? I feel like I did. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Admittedly, I missed that turn that I was talking about. So I'm just gonna look up a quick list of all the items in the Geruberg Tower. I don't think I've missed anything super important. Oh, look, there's a whole map here. Okay. Trimate, Power Shield, which I already got and sold. Yeah, there was the Moon Slasher. Well, the good news is I can get those from enemies in the final level, if I include Kyra in my party, so I think I can let it go. Meantime, I'll just put the phone down, keep doing what I'm doing. Here's our buddy. God, I love that design. Okay, now I can hope I get lucky with an EFES crosscut combo. Nope. There we go. Whoops. There we go. That's all the EFSs I have. Time to use Legion. There we go. Well, doesn't that look a lot nicer, huh? Well, what happened here, huh? Back to Motavia. Well, before I do that, I'm going to start on the jobs. Because all 8 jobs should be available at this point. And it's imperative that I do the Silver Soldier job before finishing Rycross, because that job becomes unavailable after that point. Yep, all 8 are available. So for most of these jobs, you just get money for completing the job. Silver Soldier, however, is the one job that's really worth it. You don't want to miss that job. That's a pretty easy job. Just walk in there and kill the big sandworm. You can actually do that job much earlier in the game. And of course, if you win, that's 6,200 EXP for everybody, which is really freaking nice. Nope, this is not the place. I just took notice of a really neat detail. Oh, you probably missed it again, but when you step inside here, you can see a pot to the right outside this place. You step outside, it's still there. Well, this job is a little bit tougher to solve because you're kind of cut loose on finding Rocky on your own, but Here's what you have to do. Walk just outside of town like this. Don't walk too far, otherwise you'll trigger the exit barrier. And there's a shop right here. Buy yourself a shortcake. Then walk to the town of, if I'm remembering correctly, Munson. And Rocky is right here. Talk to him again. And now that you have the shortcake in your inventory, there you go, it's done. Yeah. Okay, next is missing student. Before I go to Kaderi, I'm going to warp to Termi because I need to buy a couple items which are imperative to these missions. And these two items are in the gift shop. Right here. An Ellis sword and a Parolomate. Not probably not even saying that right. Now I walk to Piata. And visit dorms. I'm not even sure if you actually have to talk to him first, because I already know where she is. She's in Kaderi. He's in the temple right here. Here she is. Yeah, that's another challenge, thinking about what you want to play. And this is what the Parolomate is for. That's the end of that job. Oh, it's always a struggle, because then you have to ask yourself constantly, what do I play next? Something I've been doing for the last 2 years. Alright, next job. Alright, real quick. Gonna go take a nap at my house. We got the best friggin' house in the whole town here. Well, newer generations would be easier to capture that hardware since you have an HDMI out to begin with. If you're going to play older stuff, I mean, you could capture it in a window via emulator on PC. That's easy enough. Unless you're a nutty enthusiast like me and insist on capturing from original hardware. Yeah, I've got a video splitter myself, but I just got myself an Elgato HDS Plus, which has an HDMI in and out, and I just feed the in to the capture card and out back to the TV I'm playing on. I don't even use a splitter. Yes, Shadow Mask, it absolutely is a pain, but it is very rewarding. Granted, you have to want to do it that way. I'm one of those folks that wants to do it that way. I don't recommend it to everyone else, but if you do make the decision to do that, it will be worth it for you. But you have to want to do it. You have to have a splitter, okay. Okay, now that I've found both these towns, what job did I take? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can just capture it in an emulator window. One of my followers does it that way. He did mention on more than one occasion that sometimes he would have compatibility problems, like with Parasite Eve or Vandal Hearts. He explained to me he was having trouble with having audio problems with Vandal Hearts. The game would play fine, but the music wouldn't play back. Oh, you did? Oh, good for you then. Yeah, I don't know why he was having that trouble. My guess is the way the game handles the music, the emulator couldn't decode it effectively. That was my guess. I'm not the most well informed when it comes to coding. It isn't my expertise. That's good EXP. You're in the Shira group, aren't you, Shadow Mask? Oh yeah, fair enough. Put two and two together. Seems using that channel finally paid off somewhat. Let me guess, this is the house that's all the way in the back of town. Right here, right? Well, I know exactly where the kids are. They're actually in Ido. Or Ado. I'm not even sure how the hell to say that. 3 different vowels in a row in spelling. We actually have a jail cell here in this town, and that's where they are. Yep, supposed to bail, and that's it. They all share that bed? That can't be comfortable. Why is the house always way in the back? I mean, for crying out loud. I had to block links and comments because I was getting spam. Just send him a message. Sorry about that. So that was an easy job. Buy an Alice sword from Termy and show it to the boy. Yeah, you want to know what happened to her? Go take a nap, recover my TP, my toilet paper. All this time for a dead end, you didn't even have the decency to put a treasure chest there? Here's the head honcho. That's pretty funny, actually. You're not going to see that animation anywhere else. That might be an insta-kill. Let me get a reminder of what that does. No, it doesn't even matter. And now the one job that really makes this all worth it. Well, it killed them all anyway. Yeah, I'd be fed up too. And this is where I'm going to gain the most EXP for the time being. There'll be a lot of walking back and forth in this fort. It sure does, White Tiger, it sure does. What time is it over there anyway? Oh, okay, that's not bad. It's the kind of EXP I like. And there's Ren's best weapon. Yeah, it is. Silver Soldier. This is where you get all of Ren's best equipment, the Positron Bolt, and then you shut down Daughter. The computer, of course. I don't need all these Trimates, I might as well use them. I'd already completed all the other jobs before you logged on. And I'm done with the Geruberg Tower also. So, next is to go to the Soldier's Temple and get the Arrow Prism. Which, in turn, will give me access to Lycros. That's why I'm here now. Because if you don't do this job and complete Lycros, you lose access to this place. Certainly not something I would want. Losing Ren's best equipment and the fucking Positron Bolt? No thank you. I'm not gonna get punished for that. Yeah, you do not want to miss this. Right now, I'm just on a grind at the moment. Because I know if I go further into the fort as it is, I don't think I'm a high enough level to consistently run away from enemies. God damn it. Well, you know what? That's just going to give me another excuse to use that. Free up some inventory space. Why not? Yeah, the only other place where I can really grind up the levels if I want to is, of course, the Edge of Darkness, the last level. Not to mention, doing this now means I can ignore all the encounters in the towers on the Rycross planet later. That's how I was able to ignore all the encounters on Air Castle, and most of them in the Geruberg Tower. You missed it earlier, though. In the Geruberg Tower, the first King Saber I killed dropped the Genocide Claw. First one I killed. And I'm recording this, so it'll be on YouTube later. I don't know what the odds are of that actually happening. I mean, it's not like those shiny Pokemon where it's like a 1 in 4,096 or some crazy crap, but still, it was really cool that it happened, and I got it on camera now. Yeah, and that claw weapon doesn't do the most damage compared to, I think, the guard claws, but the Genocide claws do have a chance of an insta-kill. Not as high as the Alcidian sword against the evil enemies, but still, the chance is there. I'm just going to use all these up to free up inventory space, because I'll be picking up a lot of shit when I get to Rycross. There's a lot of items for me to pick up. Oh yeah, very nice weapon to have. So now I have 2 of them. Damn it, I don't need another goddamn repair kit. Good, I can just use it on a human and waste it. That's fine with me. Hey, Wretched, how you doing? Okay, I'm out of here. Well, time to use the insta-kill circuit breaker. Oh yeah. Dude, the first recording of this I made, I forgot to get rid of the Super Nintendo banner, so it was still on the left side of the screen. I always like to have the logo there for whatever game I'm playing on whatever platform it's on. That was actually a pretty easy image to find, that logo on the left there. I just searched Sega Genesis logo PNG, and that came right up. All I had to do was turn it, size it up, and there it is. I did the same thing with Secret of Mana. I was playing Secret of Mana on Super Nintendo, and I left the PS1 logos up. And that's on my YouTube channel, you can see that. So the first of this that I upload, I'm probably going to call it, "Hey, I'm playing Phantasy Star 4 on Super NES." Or Super Gen Atari, whatever you want to call it. Plus, it's a dead giveaway what part of the world I'm in, because I'm using the Genesis logo and not the Mega Drive logo. Let's use more of these Trimates. Let's get them out of my inventory. Can't believe he's already out of those. Oh, I did use it a lot, so that's what I get. We can update this this macro. I I just want to use, you know, multi-target spells. You know, just useful, good, powerful stuff. Yeah, that'll work for now. And Rune is down to 3 hit points. You know, just as well, I might as well... go sleep at the inn real quick and rinse and repeat. Okay, how are they doing level-wise? I'd like to get everyone above level 50. I don't need to, but I want to. So I'm doing it. You don't have to go to level 99 and max out everyone's stats, Jazz. Yeah, but I want it. You know how long it's going to take? That's fine. Hey, Dickie. First time I played all the way through this game on this cartridge, I think I got these guys up to level 70 or something before I finally stopped. Even though there was no need for me to do that. Let's break their circuits. No, you do not. You do not want to hit level 99. That's really unfortunate that that happens in this game. If you look at my save files, actually I can't show you, but I've got a level 92 data on here, and I won't go higher than that because Rika is at level 98. If I go over that, you know what will happen. If any character hits level 99, Michael, the character's stats will glitch out. You'll lose certain abilities. You're now weaker. It's just a nasty bug. There are supposedly newer versions of this game that have fixed that bug so that doesn't happen anymore. But in the cart version, which I'm playing, all original hardware, that is a very real problem. Yeah, you do not want to hit 99. The good news is, before you even get to 99, by the time you hit the 80s, most of your stats even get maxed out. The only thing you're going to be gaining after that is additional HP and TP, and maybe additional quantities of skills that you can use. Yeah, it's just a nasty bug. I don't know why it happens. It doesn't happen in Phantasy Star 2. I went all the way to level 50 in that game. Doesn't happen there. Yeah, I could not begin to explain what causes that bug, or why that bug would happen. This is the only JRPG I've played that would do that. Fortunately, it hit Ren, and he's apparently immune to that attack. Hey, Holmes Maximus, how's it going? It's going fine. I'm just on a grind right now, just taking this opportunity to make myself stronger, even though I don't need to. I'm on the Silver Soldier side quest, where you can get all of Ren's best equipment, the Positron Bolt, and it's a great place to gain levels at this point. Well, Chaz's stats, his stats actually max out at 101. So there's 3 digits right there. And that's before you even get to level 99. So, I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't explain it. Most people don't care and don't have to care, but a completionist nutjob like me does care. I mean, you're talking to the guy who has over nearly 370 hours in Dragon Warrior 7 on PS1. That is Dragon Quest 7. If you're familiar with that game at all, the only thing I did not do was complete the Monster Park. That's the only thing I did not do. Hey, if I can save the resources, why not? Right, Dickie? Can you see my cat over there? Is he visible in the shot? Let's just break their circuits. Yeah, I did. I played the Super Nintendo version. Which, if it weren't for the fact that it's kind of a remake, that would be my favorite version of the original. Even though it's technically a remake of the game. But holy shit, what an amazing remake it is. I was going for a no-death run, but the game just didn't have the cards in my favor, so I eventually threw in the towel on it, but I'll take another crack at it later. I would love to record a back-to-back Prince of Persia 1 and 2 on DOS PC no death. I haven't done it on stream yet. I would love to get a recording of that. Yeah, the Sega CD version wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad port. And that version was actually modeled after the PC 9801 version, a Japanese computer which was ported by Arsis Software, the same guys that later did the Super NES version. You don't get much closer than that. Those fucking cutscenes, though. That bad voice acting is so charming. Dude, I would love to, like, recreate those scenes. Like, hire actors and just, you know, play out the script and just make a live version of it. Make it just as bad as the original. Get rid of a repair kit, don't want it. Your father may be angry if he sees us together and banish me along with Jaffa. I wonder who those voice actors were. Where are they now? What are they doing with themselves? How did they get that job? Oh, whoops. Yeah, the prince is actually David Mechner, Jordan Mechner's brother, running around in white clothes. You can even see the original VHS footage on YouTube. Yeah, we don't even have their names. I don't even know. I think they even went uncredited. The Palace Guards, however, those I believe were not done by an actor. That footage was lifted from the 1938 film version of The Adventures of Robin Hood, starring Errol Flynn and Basil Rathbone as the Sheriff of Nottingham. And there was that sword fight scene where for just one full second they're in perfect frame, exchanging attacks and blocks. And that's the footage that you see in Prince of Persia, the combat. It was definitely an early time voicing that game. Like at the beginning of the 1990s when the CD technology was all the rage, and eventually became the emerging standard for video game media. The earliest video game I can think of that actually had a full-time voice cast was the 1991 CD version of King's Quest V, and those were all in-house voice actors. They didn't hire any professional voice actors to voice the characters. Sierra in-house staff did it themselves. Although funny enough, Josh Mandel, who worked at Sierra for localizing Japanese video games, he, who voiced King Graham, later became the unmistakable voice of King Graham. They brought him back for King's Quest VI and AGD Interactive when they remade King's Quest 1, 2, and 3 in VGA form. They hired him again to voice King Graham. Mystery Mansion. You're referring to what's otherwise known as Mansion of Hidden Souls in my part of the world, right? We had this conversation last time you were here. Yeah, in fact, Josh Mandel is even active in Sierra Gaming Groups on Facebook. He talks to us. Oh, so that's a chance attack. Either it will hit you or it won't. Okay. Oh, absolutely. And there's tons of cool stuff to learn about you know, most game. I mean, almost any game, even games that are garbage, that are just bad. It's still fascinating to learn about. The information never ceases to fascinate me. It's never boring to learn about this stuff, even if the game isn't any good. See, I know squat about Sonic CD. The only thing I do know about it was both the Japanese and English versions had different soundtracks, the English one being composed by Spencer Nielsen, who I think also composed Echo the Dolphin. And which soundtrack you prefer is a matter of an opinion. But that's all I know about it. I don't know anything else. Yeah, he composed great stuff. I do know a lot of composer names. In fact, with a little bit of effort, I could probably name everyone I know off the top of my head. For the American division, we have, there's Jeremy Sewell, Dan Forden, those are the two off the top of my head that are in the American side of things. If you count him, Francis Mechner, Jordan Mechner's father, he composed the original Prince of Persia. And then over in the UK, there's David Wise, who composed Donkey Kong Country, and there's also, what is the other guy's name? Grant Kirkhope, who I believe composed Banjo-Kazooie? Nobuo Uematsu, yep. He's done a lot of good stuff. What I like about him is how much variety he has in his work. I mean, if you want him to compose like a symphony orchestra, he can do it. If you want him to compose heavy metal, he can do it. Admittedly, most of the composers I do know are on the Japanese side of things, because, well, those are most of the games I compose. I'm sorry, that I play, not compose. There's also Savage Regime, who composed Xenocrisis, and he is a fucking master with the Genesis Mega Drive sound architecture. Evelyn Fisher, who also worked on the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack next to David Wise. Two people worked on this game. One of them I know is named Ippo Takeuchi, a lady, I believe, and she composed this song among many others. He's my favorite too, Yuzo Koshiro. Yep, Streets of Rage trilogy, Revenge of Shinobi, ActRaiser, the East franchise, Wanga Midnight Maximum Tune. Yasunori Mitsuda, Motoi Sakuraba, Hitoshi Sakamoto, Yoko Shimomura. I did get to meet Yoko Shimomura at an anime convention by chance. Unfortunately, she's the only composer off the top of my list that I have met. That's fucking fantastic. There we go. Then there's Michiko Naoke, who composed the Wild Arms games. And not to be confused, because this name sounds familiar, Michiru Yamane, who composed Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I still need to upload my playthrough of that. Yeah, she didn't speak any English, but so she had an interpreter with her. And Shimomura is known these days for composing Kingdom Hearts and sometimes Xenoblade Chronicles. One person approached her to sign his copy of Legend of Mana, which she did also compose. However, I was the one guy that showed up wearing a Street Fighter II t-shirt. Yes, she also composed the original arcade version of Street Fighter II. Ryu's theme, Ken's theme, Chun-Li's theme, and so forth. That's her. That's Yoko Shimomura. So I showed up at her panel to meet her, wearing a Street Fighter II t-shirt, and she lit up like a Christmas tree. She was so stoked that I was wearing that shirt. And I was the one guy who was the enthusiast about it. It was like a big it was a big flashback for her, because you know she composed that soundtrack close to 30 years ago at the time, and here I am wearing a T-shirt of it like it was just yesterday. She was so happy, and it made me feel all the flattered that she was happy that I was wearing that shirt. We didn't speak each other's language, but we were both super happy, and you could hear it in both our voices. That was one language we did speak together for that moment. Yep, she pointed right at my shirt and said, "Oh!" And I was like, "Hey!" We knew what the other person was saying, without words and without an interpreter. I do want to meet Mechner, though, because I am a Super Prince fan. I know he announced on Twitter that he's going to be, if he hasn't already, he was going to be at a convention in Philadelphia, I think. I'm hoping he's going to come closer to where I am, because I want him to sign my, you know, my Prince stuff. Hideo Kojima is also someone I'd want to meet. I've got a lot of his original games that I would want him to sign. Well, I don't even cosplay myself. I just go because, you know, there's enough there for me, because I'm enough of a nerd to justify it. I even volunteer at a convention now. I bring my equipment for people to play on. Stay at the hotel overnight. It's exhausting, but it's so rewarding. Hi, honey, how you doing? Oh yeah, it's one thing if you're traveling to the convention just to enjoy it, but when you're volunteering, from my experience, it's quite an ordeal to take on. Not because it's not enjoyable, but because of the amount of energy and the amount of hours that you're up. Especially when I bring equipment for people to play with. I mean, my car gets packed. I've even thought about renting a U-Haul truck just to get my equipment to the convention location because of how much I bring. I mean, it's exhausting, but in the best way possible. And I actually get booked a hotel room while I'm there. I pretty much have to stay there. Because if I don't have easy access to a bed, oh, that can be ugh. Yeah, I mean, I'm exhausted, but I'm so rewarded. Mentally, I'm 200% there. Physically, I'm like, eh. It's all worth it to me, though. I make amazing friends. I feed myself well. I got a nice, comfy bed to sleep in, and I get to see people smile because they're playing on equipment that I brought in. Like I gave them that happiness, and that's enough for me. And all these repair kits, get rid of them. Oh, seriously, I have 5 of these. You think that's enough? That's unfortunate. Those claws are not doing a lot of damage to that robot. That little delay, like they're thinking about blowing up, but they ultimately don't. Now let's break their circuits. You gave it some thought. How much money do I have? 477,000. And nothing left that I can do with it. Oh, finally, I ran out of some of those attacks. How do you like that? It's a good thing. Means I'm able to do this longer. That doesn't give a lot of EXP. One of my cats is clawing my couch. Cats have very interesting ways of showing you how much they love you, by tearing up your furniture. See what I mean? And I have 4 of them. 4 troublemakers in my house. Oh, I've never lived in a home without cats. Never would. I'm even wearing a shirt that's with a cat on it. It says, "Sorry, I can't. I have plans with my cat." Could not fit me better. And Rune is once again down to 3 hit points. That's the second time I've done that. Did I use up all the Trimates? I sure did. Time to break their circuits. I'm hoping I'm going to be scoring more critical hits more consistently as my levels go up. Because if you've ever maxed out on this, White Tiger, you'll know that when you get to such a high level, you score surprise attacks on almost every fight, and nearly every hit is a critical hit. Which is very handy in and of itself, because you can run away from almost everything at that point. Well, Chaz is level 50. Very nice. Okay, Ren is 46, Room is 45. Myself a quick nap. What a miracle that was to get all the way across that river and into the fort without a single encounter. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to go up to. It depends on how much time I can buffer in the stream itself. Because I don't see it happening in this stream. Because I like to keep every stream session to a 2-hour minimum, no shorter than that. Which is why some games I haven't played on stream in a long time, just because they're so quick. I mean, one of my favorites to play live is Blazing Chrome, but I'm done with the game in under 30 minutes. The only way I can reach that 2 hours artificially is by looping the game. And then trying to get my record back on boss rush mode. Worth wasting resources on this. Well, that was bad luck. No idea who that was. Looked like it might have been Rika. Come on. Why is the stream looking laggy on my phone? I hope it's just my phone and not everyone else. That isn't the newest phone anyway, so hopefully that's all that's happening. Yeah, so it's probably just my old phone. Not able to keep up with all the bandwidth this stream uses. I have to watch for comments from my phone because I'm not near my PC monitor while I'm playing. My PC's in the other room. Let's just break their circuits. Oh well. Not like it won't work. Ren and Rune are so freaking close. Yeah, it does. You know, I never really considered it until you mentioned something, but the floor is very pink in these battles. It does fit the pink floor, so at least there's that consistency. There's another level for Ren. Ah, 80s sci-fi. Gotta love it. I haven't watched Aliens in a long time. I gotta watch that again. Well, I guess it's okay that she died, considering how fast she levels up. Two more levels for Ren, 3 more for Rune. Why does all 3 of them have to go first? I didn't work this hard for nothing. What is his speed anyway? Agility 55. That's not a small number. Yeah, he's still the slowest, but still, 55. I thought that'd be acceptable. Now, even that's not enough, because Chaz's agility is 71, and that monster still went first. Kidding me? Come on, there we go. No, these battles suck. It's not enough EXP. Give me the good stuff. Is that a factor? I don't know. I don't even know what the stats are of all these enemies. I wonder if someone has done a complete monster data list. Critical hits are getting more frequent. That's a good thing. Oh good, a repair kit. As if I needed one. It also helps to have battle speed on the fastest. Another repair kit. I already had 5 before that one. My word. Ren and Rune, you two are so close, and yet you don't seem to be making much progress. Ugh. Well, let's break their circuits. Oh yeah, the combos are so worth it. They're super powerful too. All you have to do is, you just need to know the right combo. Circuit Breaker, Shooting Star, Grand Cross, Purify Light, Black Hole, Blizzard and Firestorm, those are fun. Okay, I'm getting it right. How close are you? 16, 5 to 22. Circuit Breaker. Insta-killed all robot enemies. It doesn't get much better than that. You know, this isn't as bad as the earlier grind at the weapon power plant, or just the weapon plant, before fighting in the air castle. That's a lot worse. I forget the name of that one. What is it? Tri-Blast or something? Don't you need Han in the party to do that one? Was that both of them? Nope. Paladin Blow, I know, is another one that you need Han in the party for that combo. Oh yeah, you could get that combo with Kyrat in the party, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's good for me, because I think Han sucks. I hate him. Can't stand him. Early in the game, when you first have to use him, he dies way too easy. I mean, he's good for the Vol spell, which you use against those big blue slugs, which is an early fast level up. Very helpful in Zio's castle. Yeah, I just don't like him for anything. Other than that Vol spell, which is really helpful for that grind in the cave that I just explained. Yeah, he's certainly not my final character of choice. I would never even consider it. You two are so close. We're almost done. The original Cat Girl. Wouldn't that title actually go to Nay in Phantasy Star 2? Oh yeah, she's hilarious. Cracks us up. $600,000 Meseta. And nothing I can do with it. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I acknowledge its existence, but it sucks. That game sucks. It was absolutely groundbreaking for 1989, but it's best remembered for what it was back then, rather than being replayed for what it is today. I don't know who I would talk to about that game because I, in good conscience, cannot recommend it to anyone. Yeah, Phantasy Star 2. I mean, it was amazing what it accomplished back then, but I cannot recommend it now in good conscience. I mean, I could recommend it to you if you're a masochist, if you don't have a job or don't work regular hours, but that's a very small minority. Yeah, dude, I did it with maps, with charted out maps on where to go through the dungeons, where you can pick up all the items, because it's fucking torture otherwise. And that strobe effect, that red strobe effect when you take damage, I mean, the original Dragon Quest didn't do that, and that was 1986. The original Phantasy Star didn't do that either. I mean, why is it every time I take a hit, I have to see... I mean, I know I'm shit picking there, but that's not necessary. And they didn't even bother to fill in a background for the fights. Again, the original Dragon Quest and original Phantasy Star had backdrops for battles. In Phantasy Star 2, all you get is a blue grid. Well, in behind the scenes, really, they spent a lot of time working on the game's story, and by the time they had the story finished, they only had 3 months to make the game before the deadline. And the dungeon design was not completely the decision of the whole development team. The dungeons were designed by a new guy who wanted to leave a big good impression on his superiors, So he designed giant dungeons that were way more complicated than what the original dev team wanted. And that employee supervisor, she did not like the dungeons that he designed, but she didn't want to waste the employee's work and miss the deadline for the game's release, so she put them in reluctantly with a mixed reaction from the rest of the team. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about the battle theme. There were some good tracks in that game, though. There is some good music there. I do like the opening title card. I think the opening title card for that game is really nice. But of course, a title logo doesn't make the game. We care about the gameplay, with story being the icing on the cake. In this case of Phantasy Star 2, the icing was pretty nice, but the cake was all moldy and not edible. And I can't help but question the taste of some people when they actually praise Phantasy Star 2 in this day and age. I tell them, okay, go play that game right now and tell me how you feel. Okay, Ren has hit the 5-0. Now I'm just waiting on Rune. He's close to 49. Yeah, you know what? I'm nostalgic for the Three Stooges on NES, and that's a bad game. I know it's bad. I'm not going to defend it because I grew up with it. Yeah, you can remember it from 1989 or 1990, but this is 2022. Then again, some people try to present the same argument to me with classic Resident Evil, where I am a total hard ass for fixed camera angle, FCA. And I know a lot of people don't agree with me there. Alright, Rune, it's all on you. 62,000. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna get there very quickly with battles like that. Godin, 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 Godin. I'm not going to say no to any other character leveling up. The neat thing is you can use A or the C button to confirm your selections in these battles. So I just rapidly press A and C back and forth when a fight is done, and I scroll through the text that much faster. How's your progress? Ring, talk to me. 31. Okay. What? I think it's pretty safe that to say that I'll be able to run away from these enemies consistently now. Another good reason for doing this, because I just want to blow through the fort, grab all the good stuff, and be done with it. We're getting closer. That's a level up for Ren. Break those circuits. That combo also works on the boss that you'll be fighting here, so it's a one-turn win. Come on. Only when I'm walking around in these directions trying to get a fight that the game decides, nah. Not a bad thing if she dies. Those fights aren't going to cut it, though. We are almost there. Was that rune? You're goddamn right it was. Alright. Woo! Get myself a quick nap, then just blow through the fort and get all the good stuff. And I think after I'm done with the fort and collect my money for the job, I'm gonna call it a night. At least the end of this stream anyway. I should be able to come back tonight. If you want me to play this again or something else. Okay, at this point, I'm just going to run from the enemies. I've done all the grinding I want to do in here. So from this point on, I'm just going to run from the encounters and just pick up all the good stuff. I don't have this map memorized, so it may take a couple, may take some trial and error. Okay, apparently this fight, they do not want me to run from. Just gonna have to break their circuits. And another repair kit. Apparently I cannot escape that battle. Okay, so how much... Oh, he's got plenty of Hyper Jammer, okay. And Rune... A fair amount of Tandem. Alright. So I can use that 8 more times. I'm gonna count. Because I want to save 1 for the boss fight here. I think the boss fight is just these 3 giant mech robots. I got a surprise attack there, so I was lucky to be able to run away. There's another surprise attack in a row, same boss, same enemy lineup. Okay, that's the correct direction to go in, so I'm going to go the other way and check what's over on the left here. Look at all the surprise attacks I'm getting now. And I farted. Shut up, stomach. I don't know whether I'm hungry or if I just have to take a shit. That's a lot of walking. Okay, that's his best armor, so it was good that I came here. Yeah, well, when you gotta go, you gotta go. You have life moments. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know how well my farts get caught on the microphone. I don't know if you can hear them well or not. If you can, great. That makes for good comedy. All right, let's switch the conveyor belts. Because I think over to the east in this area is where the positron vault is. In fact, I think it's this room here. Yeah, here we go. There it is. I did not even know you could get an encounter under those circumstances. There you go. Learn something new. I'm just going to take a trip around the room to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, got his best weapon, armor, and helmet, and the positron volt unit, so I'm pretty much done as far as getting important treasure. I don't think there's anything else I can collect. Yep, this is where daughter is. Here we go. That's good EXP, but I'm not here for that anymore. I'm here to finish this. Alright, thanks for coming in, White Tiger. I appreciate it. I hope to see you again. Yeah, it's just 3 of these guys. And there we go. There was the one-hit kill that could have been. Nothing interesting here. And just to make things more interesting... Oh, no, wait. Now, if you talk to everyone, they have something very different to say. Well, it will be free of problems soon enough. Yeah. That's a lesson a lot of people need to learn. Alright, we'll take a quick nap in here. We'll go to the island, save the game right there, and we'll call this done for now. Before I do that, though, I'll take a visit at Alice's grave. File's been saved. So thanks for coming in, everybody, and watching. I appreciate it. I hope to see you real soon. And take care now.